Hi, I am Sentimus Prime, and here I'll be doing a little review on this bootleg set called Police Legends Flames. I done an unboxing of this figure. Here it is from the back. And I figured I might do a review on this guy. Mainly so I can tell you more differences that I spot on the sets. For example, looking at the feet, I noticed that it's actually smaller, that the design of the foot is actually smaller than the actual foot design. Another difference is what you can assume is his size 3 armor. But the thing is, if you compare it to an actual size 3 armor, it's a little bit longer than that. It's also shorter than the size 4 armor. And yes, and if you're wondering, yes, this is actually sized exactly as exact size 4. So that means that you could consider this as a size 3.5 if you really want to. And if you're wondering more compatibility things about it, this comes off easy now that it's gotten worn in. Here's an actual hero core. Fits in really tight, but it actually fits really nicely. And for weapons, he has this claw thing, which is ripped straight from Nex 3.0 from the Savage Planet wave of Hero Factory. It looks overall okay. Not that big of a deal, but it looks neat. He uses the Stormer jet drones as shoulder armor, I guess. And as for the head, well, yes, it still looks really goofy. However, I actually think this head design actually looks, if you see it without the headgear, it looks really misaligned. However, if you put the headgear on, the correct way, it actually looks decent enough. I like how this piece, which looks seriously goofy on the official Hero Factory 2.0 Inferno, it actually makes this set look less goofy than without. I just find that to be a little funny. Another thing I actually kind of like about this is if you see the Quintorian head, it's actually a more rounded design. The actual Quintorian heads are more squared off and tighter in formation. This one's more the actual socket, the CCPS socket. So here I honestly do believe that this would be more durable than the actual part, because the actual part does break a lot more often than you would think. I'm not gonna bother taking off the chest piece. The hero cuffs look just like how they do with the official ones. I even figured a neat little place for connection, right through the shoulder to the hip. Really nice. The placements of, sorry. The placements for armor is pretty neat. Armor coverage is pretty good. He has both his hands, which is more than what some of the Hero Factory sets can say. Very interesting indeed. I believe that's about it. I believe I already mentioned about the different hand designs. But what I didn't mention about the box art was, in the box art, it shows his hands, it shows him with the four-fingered Quintorian hands. But here they're actually their own type of hands. I figure I will tell you that bit of difference as well. So, overall, I actually do really like how this guy looks. Which is going to be a shame for me to take this guy apart for parts. Because this guy's actually kind of neat. And the fact that he's actually his own character rather than him being like a lame version of Inferno is actually kind of, honestly, kind of grown to this guy. So, for size comparisons, I guess, here is to the Breeze that I also built up. They're about the same size. Makes sense, they're using the same size of bones. Here is next to another. To my modified Quake Beast, or as I call him, Crystal Beast. Later on I might do a video on how to fix how to do the little modifications that I've done there. Here he is next to my modified Lava Beast. Dropped his mask. And here he is next to my modified Ikibu. And these are sorry for being so blurry, but these are the bootleg Hero Factory / Barnacle sets I've gotten so far. I will tell you, these two I've actually gotten years ago, and they have overall been holding together nice. Some of the parts have been holding together nicely. There are some broken parts along the way, but it's neat. All these three I did modify But if I'll make more video, if I make more, I'll make, I'll talk more about these about these modifications when I make videos, when or if I make videos of them. So I guess that's it. Overall, I think Flames is actually really cool. So do I recommend this guy? Do I recommend this guy? Well, yeah. I honestly think he looks better than quality wise. I honestly think he's the best that I've gotten so far in terms of the CCBS bootleg builds. And he's honestly like an interesting, unique character. I do really like that about him. And prove to you that he's solid, I'll put him in the neat little pose. I guess that's about it. And one more thing before I go. I have failed to mention this in my unboxing, but I did get this guy from AliExpress, just like how I got the other two from AliExpress. I just wanted to mention that. So, I guess that's it. I guess I'll see you later. Bye now.